Okay, hey there. Video number 6 for this starting a coffee shop business video series. Do you already have a lot of notes in your workbook? And you might be wondering, what is that workbook? You might have just seen this video. Guys, this is actually the sixth video of a six-part video series. So I would really recommend you download the workbook link here that you would see and the flash on the screen. And you could also check that one in the description box. And I would really advise you go to video series number 1 and go back to this part so that you would really understand further and deeper and be more ready in starting a coffee shop business. So let's head to the details of this one. Essential elements of a successful coffee business. Now, let's recap on what we discussed the previous video. So I mentioned that all entrepreneurs, not only coffee business owners, go through this entrepreneur curve or the Dunning-Kruger effect. Okay, which ones are actually mandatory? Let me know in the comments if you can still remember which one, which numbers are mandatory. I would like to see that one in the comments. That would be numbers 1, 2, and 3. It's mandatory whether you like it or not, whether what type of business you're in, whether whatever is your age, how many years have you been in business, you would go through numbers 1, 2, and 3. And when you're in number 3, you're given that option. Either you stop that kind of business, no, and perhaps pursue another one, or never go back to the entrepreneur curve, or you do something and climb up to informed optimism. And I mentioned that when you choose crush and burn, and when you choose to start another business, you go through another 1, 2, 3 of that business. And if you will never do something, you would always be in that startup hamster wheel. Okay, now I would like to recap as well what I have discussed. How you can accelerate to inform, or number 5, informed optimism for your coffee business. I shared to you how you could prepare yourself as an entrepreneur. I also shared to you how you can prepare your business, set up your systems, and I shared to you how you can prepare for the outside world, right? And this is how you could accelerate so that when you go up to number 5, it would just be like a slide. Now, you know that momentum when you are in a slide, the once you're on top and there's really that big, even in a roller coaster, there's a big drop and you have that right acceleration, it's a lot easier for you to go up. And this is what you need. Now, another thing is I just shared to you this one loop, but we always aim for an upward slope. What am I saying? You would always go to ups and downs in your business. And when we zoom out this one side, so what I shared was just one side of the loop, right? And I would like you to aim for that upward slope. Why? Because one way or another, let's say you're already at number 5, you would also still go down, meaning it's not a perfect ending when you're at number 5. Always and always, there would be challenges, problems, no, things you need to decide on for your business. And what I would like you to do is you aim for that upward slope. Because when you zoom out in the long term, and when you play the business in the long term, even if you're having that dips, your previous dip or your next dip, this one, I don't know if the mouse is seen in this share screen. Your next dip is still a lot higher than your previous dip. Okay? Aim for that upward slope. And when you zoom out, all your waves are basically one straight line, meaning you're basically going up. Okay? Now, remember also that all business models can work, whatever that is. I'm not just telling about coffee business. All business models can work. It's a matter of right business positioning and the entrepreneur to make it work. So yourself, the positioning of your business inside and outside, no, for it to really work. Now, are you ready that for me to share to you what are the profitable coffee business elements that you need for your business? So you actually have 3. I love Venn diagrams. way back when I was still in high school. You know what? I came from a high school and elementary that has this what you call individual work or IW. I don't know if somebody's here watching from Cebu, specifically from CIC. Hello, guys. I don't know if you still remember our IW. And we're always asked to create Venn diagrams, infographics, whatsoever. And I think I was able to bring it with me when I was um, teaching. So I used to teach in the university. I am an accountancy teacher, CPA by profession. An accountant, but I chose to teach. And right now, I'm basically also teaching, right? Because I'm teaching people how I do business. So those are the things that I love teaching, coffee, and doing business. And I'm just really so happy to be able to do what I do today. Anyway, so much more about that Venn diagram. So it's a lot easier to understand concepts when it's in a diagram. So I actually have three elements, and it's best to explain it in a Venn diagram. So first would be foundations. So when you have good foundations for your coffee business, and that would be foundations for yourself, for your for your mindset. That's one. Coffee knowledge. So it's not just about making a cup of coffee, but you should know the coffee plant to cup process. Where is it coming from? You should know how to extract coffee from the beans at the right percentage, and the brewing as well. So there is coffee science, but as what I always say, you don't need to become a coffee scientist to be able to extract and brew a good cup of coffee. Just the basic ones. And that's what I teach in my face-to-face trainings as well. As in, you really get to brew your cup of coffee after I discuss how to extract. Okay, that's the hands-on. And then you would also need the foundations for your business. So you need to have business validation process, the market check and the positioning, business concept, and basic branding. And then financial foundations for your business. You have to prepare your business enough, know that whatever price you put in and whatever the expenses you have for your business, it's actually for you to gain profit from it. So in my course, I have the coffee business startup budget, list of equipment and tools that you'd need, menu planning and costing, determining your markup and pricing. So I also have actually a markup strategy for those who are competitive. I call that target pricing. So let's say you have this competition selling caramel macchiato at 100 and you really want yours to be sold at 90. I have a lesson on that one. Sige, sell it at 90 but you still become profitable. Okay, I have that in my lessons. And of course, profit planning and budgeting. So we have anchored our skills and talent with regards accounting and finance. So I really have that there inside. So that's the very foundation of your business. Next would be your systems. So after doing the foundations, of course, you don't left it there behind, but you would want that your business would work for you, even if you're not there. Okay. And not the other way around, like you really working endlessly for your business. So I have in my course operations manual that you could also edit, depends on how your business would work. You could also have your operations manual audited or checked by me through the consultation forms. I have their financial record keeping system. I've shared this in the previous videos, that one of the reasons why people procrastinate with their record keeping is that they don't it's there's a huge how do I call this one? Um, um, what's the term? It's quite difficult to record when you're using a laptop or a desktop, right? So I have everything set, even if you're just using your phone. It's as quick as having your phone record everything so that at the end of the month, you would have all your systems already once you sit down. Okay, so I have that one. And standard operating procedures, these are the way that your business can work even if you're not there. So it's not just enough that you train your people once. No, so whatever are the situations, you create standard operating procedures. I have that inside my online course. Then we have personnel management. For me, actually, as a business owner myself, I really find this very, 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 very challenging and perhaps it's just not one of my forte to deal with people. So I have some of my business partners deal with this one, and I have there some ways on how you could also hire and train your people. So I have there their ways, no, so that it's not really that stressful. And of course, we have internal audit controls. So you get to have that gatekeep for your business to make sure that nothing is stolen. Okay, nothing is gone. Then third would be funnels. Now, everybody who are selling something or who has a business must have funnels. So funnels is like creating that customer journey and making sure that you're giving them that uh, right information, and you are letting them know that you have this product for their specific problem. So we have their lead generation, content marketing, email marketing, social media marketing, customer journey master plan, and we even have their modern marketing approaches, no, because we're already in the AI generation. So I have there also with me AI tools, and of course how you can add revenue models for your coffee business. Now, I always have this in my lessons, adding revenue models. Why? Because aside from just really serving coffee for your dine in or walk in guests, it really helps for you to be able to have that target profit, achieve that target profit, to have other revenue models in your cafe, meaning other income streams for your cafe. And I have that inside my online course. Now, what if you miss one? This is what I love with Venn diagrams. What if you miss one from the elements? For example, you have foundations and you have funnels, but you don't have systems. What would happen? You would become a hamster wheel. You would have that endless hustle with no trace if you're making money from your business, because you don't have the thing automated. You still have to have yourself in the business. So it would be like an endless hustle. You'll always be a beginner and not growing with your coffee business, and you'll get exhausted running your business on your own. And I could really just discuss this, like explain this, like how I explained that hamster wheel in numbers 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so one way actually to accelerate higher is to create systems for your business. Now, what if you only have foundations and systems, and you lack you lack you lack the funnels, okay? The A and the U, lack and then funnels. Anyways, what will happen? You would basically become a business with a short-term existence. Why? A funnel helps you have consistent customers. Okay, unlimited customers when you have a really good working funnel. And if you don't have that, you'll have loss, you'll run out of customers, you'll be unknown, and you'll close within a year. For me, this is one of the things that traditional businesses really miss, creating funnels for their um, business. Most online businesses already have funnels, brick and mortar ones, not yet. And that is why I really included this one in the 2024 version of my online course. So I have there really step by step creating the funnels. And you watching this, no, you are already part or you are already inside my funnel. Observe how I do it. Okay. And this is also how I get customers for my business. Okay. So it's just, walking the talk and really sharing what I do. Now, what if you have funnels, yes, and then you have systems, but you don't have that good foundations. You don't have a clear coffee business concept. You don't have a clear who are really your customers. You'll become a business without the right mindset. No, you're not prepared with your own foundations as an entrepreneur, and it ruins everything no matter how much money you have. You'll be an ordinary in a sea of a perfect competition. Remember, how could you stand out in the competition? Create a monopoly by really identifying your coffee business concept and your unique selling proposition. And you'll be losing in the long game. if you don't have that good foundations. You'll be rocky, you'll just be moving. Okay? So we don't want that to have in your business. So for you to be able to do that is make sure you have the good foundations, the right systems, and the funnels. And those are the elements, the ultimate elements of a profitable coffee business. Foundation, systems, and funnels. So you are a few steps away from your dream coffee business. I have shared in the 6-part video what are the things that how to start at a lesser capital, what you do not need, what are the common mistakes, what you actually need. I have 3. And this one, the essential elements for a coffee business. It is difficult. All businesses are difficult. There's nothing easy, but it is possible. For as long as you do something for you to accelerate towards informed optimism. And remember that your coffee business does not need to be expensive. I have discussed that in video 1. You can start small but sell big. Start small and have that good foundation so you won't be rocky. And once you already gain profit from this business, and once you are already ready to grow it and scale it, then why not? But starting does not need to be expensive. And a follow through guide is available to you. Okay. Once you join my face to face and my online course, I would be there. I will be your mentor. And rest assured, I'll guide you and help you just like how I wanted to be helped when I was still starting out, when I was still like you. So this is one of the testimonials of Nikki, no, of the Second Street Cafe. I knew nothing about running and handling a cafe because only have limited knowledge about entrepreneurship. And my small coffee business academy, that's my previous online course. I have created now I started that 2021, so it's already 3 years. So I did a revamp, added new things. I added the funnels inside. And if the small coffee business academy was awesome 2021, I believe the Coffeepreneur online course would a lot be more awesome because that's additional 3 years, guys, of information and experience that I have and I shared inside. So again, I cover the 6 important things in my face-to-face and in my online trainings. I have business planning, brewing techniques, production, operations, financials, and marketing. I always do have promos, so please check the link below if there are promos of my face-to-face trainings. I hope I could see you here in the Philippines. We're also planning for more outside the Philippines, but we're not yet sure. But if it is already happening as you're watching this, please check the link. It would be the same link where I update all the latest about my face-to-face and my online course. Right? I hope you have learned something and you have learned a lot in this 6 video series. Please feel free to tag me on Instagram at FailurainMA if you have aha moments in this video. And I hope to see you in my face-to-face course and also in my online course. The links are here. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you around. Good luck in your business.